Hi, Dr. Jeff and Bert. This is the presentation of the results that I obtained from the data you sent to me. Spectralysis analyze your system manually. These are the peaks that I found that are very common in your system as singlets, as convoluted, and I have some fluorescence bands that I saw here. This is the way that this is done manually. You can see singlets here. The S means singlets, and when you see numbers, that will be a doublet here, 1 and 2. So that's the manual setup, and you can calculate the baseline, and this is the result of the baseline. You can see here now you can see here in those very ugly fluorescent bands, as you can see them. So many things you can do with spectralysis. Once the system was set up, we are gonna tune it. Go into tuning, find baseline, then spectralysis asks you want the values from the manual setup. You say yes, and I'm not going to add brown bad peaks, so automatically does it, and you are just going to make sure that the baseline is the same. We are tuning right now. Spectralysis is obtaining global parameters so that any other spectrum will be taken care with the same parameters. So now let's go to enter user known peaks. Again, do you want to use the manual values? Yes. Yes. Characteristic smoothness. What is characteristic smoothness? Is the minimum smoothness I have to use, actually the maximum, so that any peak will no peak will disappear that I am interested of. So once I set up the system, I'm gonna see the preliminary peaks. You may remember in one of the presentations I gave you, that's this is the second part. First was the baseline, done. Now is the preliminary, and it's called parabolic fit, and this is the result I got. You can see I got many peaks. Number 1 is a peak, 2 is not a peak, 3 is not a peak, but in order to obtain the maximum amount of peaks that could be peaks, we have to do that. It took me about 10 minutes to do that for me as an experienced person of spectralysis. I created it, but somebody who has no experience will take it like 30 minutes or more. And these are the values that we could took later on time to show you how it works, but right now I'm just gonna show you the results. Then after that we go to peak modeling filter. Now we are gonna get the Gaussian Lorentzian fit. You have to put all these values which are global values, but easy to understand, and I will show it to you, and I'll tell you what is all that about. And here is the result. Here you can see important peaks were found. Now is well tuned. It's showing me only the peaks that I'm interested on. And I proceed to do the whole system. The whole system is done just by clicking here in automatic. We just have to put the source directory and here is the destination directory. And believe it's very friendly. As an example, you just have to go to show you more or less how it works. You go to Bert, group A, okay, and you say process the whole data bank. I already did it, so I process group A, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. Remember I told you that I need a group A, let's say naturals, and a group B, let's say treated. They have to be well established. What I received from you was a mix. They were all of them mixed, and with my experience, I have a lot of experience working with diamonds, so I knew which ones are natural and which ones are treated by looking at them. So what I did is I separated into two groups for spectralysis to analyze them. But in the future, I will expect to have all my naturals well defined by you, and you my treated well defined by you, so that we can create the systems, the two very well defined systems, so that after that any other sample will be well defined. But I'll continue. I did it by hand. I separated into group A and group B. So what results I got in group A are these. You can see the dates here. At 5:33 was the last one, 5:31 p.m., 5:27, 5:24. This is more or less, this is the time it took to every sample to be processed. Let's open any of them to see results. You can see it can detect even the smallest peak. Important peaks. And it fixed the saturations. See here, remember this was, I saw saturation here, it was fixed. So you can see results, and this little peak it was able to find. Then let's go to group B. Group B is here, and let's open one. See, let's pick here. Remember, everything was automatic. This one, for example, looks like this is absolutely not a peak. There are just two dots there, and see, no peaks here. I consider it a very well-tuned system. So B is nice too. And now I'm gonna proceed to do what, after we know all the data, we have all the values, we are gonna start to analyzing statistically. And that will be in our next video. Thank you.